tough, and I think Gary Kasparov is going to take note of this. It must be tough to enter the fray after his opponents had 3 days to warm up on top of it. So they're in fighting form, ready to go, and we see there the game
They're off.
We're going to watch this game as our key game, but you see here, everyone in the tournament played a lot of chess already, and although he might have been fresh physically, he wasn't informed on the moves on the board, and that has cost him. Levon ducking main lines, playing in London, saying we're going to stay out of anything theoretical, and e6 by Nepo. Both players with black, that is the leaders, both have black in this round, so an important game for them to not have a hiccup. Nepo is more on the precipice though, because he's a half a point behind Wesley. He cannot afford to lose and have his opponent win. That would put him in dire straits. So he's got to keep it up, but he knows his opponent, Levon, he could drop a bomb on you if you're not careful.
That's exactly right. And especially when you're black, you're always in that kind of no man's land. How much risk am I supposed to take? Oh, I've got to keep pace with my opponent, with my rival, excuse me. But I am black, and I don't want to overpress. Now, you've just taken on d4, and you're encouraging white to make this move knight d5, and that's an awfully tempting move, Maurice. You're looking at the move knight c7 check, and if you could force the move knight a6, you're putting this knight offside. What does the engine think about that move knight d5?
That is super strong.
That is super strong. Oh dear. That's what I was
said
going
it.
to say.
I turned around and checked with the engine because it looked so straightforward, tempting, powerful.
Why else did you put the knight on c3 if not
exactly.
play knight b5?
And that move, he could literally be in crisis mode as soon as the knight lands on d5 with threats to c7 and to d6 as well, by the way. That knight on d6 could just be a beast. You'll have to kill it. The bishop will capture back. And he has played the move. Knight to b5, a little switcheroo in the opening has caused a problem now for Nepo.
The moment Levon went into a deep think, I was watching the camera of how challenged Nepo, and he's even sinking in his seat as he realized that he actually made a big error. And queen takes d4. This recapture is very, very different because now you can't play bishop c5. You'll lose g7, and after this move, knight c6. I'm looking at queen takes d5. I'm tempted. I can't. No,
Queen a4 on the board.
A4. Would queen takes d5 have been ridiculous, Maurice?
With the moves here,
I think I've got nothing better than a perpetual check.
Yeah, not good at all.
Not good at all. Okay. It was tempting. That's all I'll say about that. Queen a4 on the board. Okay. From Levon's point of view, he's got to get his king out of dodge fast. If he plays bishop d4 check and provokes c6, c3,
I think from Nepo's point of view, he's got to get
yes, fine. From that black's point of view, he's got to play bishop d4 check, get his king out. I'm thinking knight takes f4 will run into queen takes f4. I've still got a huge issue with the c7 split. You can't play a6. That only defines what white's threat is, which is playing knight d6 check. Not to your bishop. How is Nepo supposed to deal with these two bishops here?
very tricky position indeed. And he is deep in thought. He's down to 236, half his time, and he's only played 7 moves. 7 moves, and he's used up half his time in a blitz game.
That's crazy.
That is not good at all. This could be a disastrous round for Nepo if he loses this one and he's still deep in thought, like it's a rapid game, and he's still deep in thought a minute and a half later. He's still looking for what to do.
Because I'm seeing all kinds of threats from white. Castles and takes to 5 is so 96 check is no concern. And it's playing low bishop before check is my first problem that I have is that after
I see a sack. Wait, what happened? Oh no, he took on F4.
Yeah, C3, gotta take on F4. And this is what I was thinking. I could take on B4, this knight on queen would then come back, and this is what's happening. This knight is heading to D6, and Nepo's king is taking a walk.
But is it that bad if I play king E7?
Yeah, I think it is.
King F8 instead.
Yeah.
I was about to
say
king E7 and
I thought I was going to cast or play kind of X-ray protection on the knight. King F8. Now the question is, how do I do this best? I'm thinking I start with E5.
gotta play E5.
Just to get that knight on some
Terrible circuit.
circuit. And he's done it. And then I'm going to follow up with E4 because this knight on E5 is holding huge black position together.
And he's thinking again. It looks like you have to put this knight on E7. But, oh no, he's putting it on A. Wait, did he put it on A5?
He did put it on E5.
Ugh.
Okay.
I mean, that looks
Now E4.
that looks like an awful square
Yeah,
for that piece.
Queen A3.
And look at Nepo, he's smirching and shaking his
giggling,
head like, what kind of position do I have? It looks terrible. Awful. Now knight to E5, and it's like, hey,
Oh
hey,
no! Oh, this is a big move, big time move. Knight E5,
hitting F7.
doubling up against F7.
How do you defend that
Yeah.
pawn?
Okay, Queen F6, Knight on E5 takes F7.
Disaster.
B2. Wait a minute. Are we sure?
Are you sure you want to take,
Aye.
hold on, Queen D4, solidify,
Okay, maybe Knight E5 wasn't the greatest move.
and now the king comes to E7.
Wow.
And now Levon started stretching. This is never good for Levon when he starts doing this.
But it's,
What's happening here, guys?
I have no idea.
Oh, and if knight takes on F7, well, knight. The D6 knight. The one, D6 knight, not the one defended by the queen. One on D6. Takes on F7. Here's rook F8.
Yeah, but okay, then I want to play E4 and open.
Knight back to
What?
E4, chasing the queen away. So F7 lives for now. And D6 could, no, D6, no, knight C6 at some point. White is trying to stabilize the position. He's chased the black knight to B7 and a rook to C1. This looks ugly. He's just flailing away his black, trying to get something going. Get your knight out of there. Get rid of that knight, please. And again, look at Levon stretching. We see whenever we see him do that, the stretch and the pull, he's like, wait, something, I gotta find something here. And he's chasing him back, but Nepo is in trickster mode time. Like, you've gotta play something, confuse the guy, just create mass confusion on the chessboard and hope you survive. And now knight back to F3. Did he play G5? No, G5. F5 is what he played. F5
okay.
chasing that knight back. Then, okay, he's gotten rid of this knight.
So this is the knight that I was complaining about that was holding black together.
Queen F6 trying to trade.
Look
No
at
can
these
do.
horrible pieces.
Knight goes
No,
back. Ooh, and now
no,
knight.
It's terrible. It's
Okay,
terrible.
but if he can play bishop to B7 and a rook to the C line quickly,
Don't even dream that you're going to play that because rook C7 is going to be a monster move.
bad.
Done
Rook
and
to
dusted.
C7 looks cool. And the knight
Look at
C6
that.
check.
Oh my
Knight
goodness.
C6 wins the knight on D6. If you
You
get
got
to
no
C6,
choice. You
how
gotta
do you deal with it?
You gotta go. You got no choice. You gotta go knight E8. That allows rook to C8. Takes. Ooh, shudder.
Looks bad. Looks bad. What
Terrible.
Has he played the knight back?
Got no choice. Knight C6 check and knight takes D6 on cap. Okay, here we can play rook takes D.
Rook D7 is not, I don't know. I win your knight on E5.
Well, I wanted to follow up with the double. Okay, can't play F4, but the point is
Rook
not.
D8?
Okay, so I can go rook C8 and take on D7 and take back on C8. Then I give up.
He's done it. Rook C8, Queen D7. He must need a move right now. Rook C8, Queen D7, King F8.
Take
What's the
rook.
move?
Take the rook.
Queen e5.
and play bishop e2 and just say, hey, look,
I feel like I'd be breathing for the first time.
It's not really breathing because this pin is terrible. Oh my goodness, it's going to take you a long ages to correct.
Bishop to c4.
What?
What?
I didn't see that one. I thought bishop
Not at
e2.
all. Doesn't that allow a draw?
Well, no, he's going to go king e2 and he's going to take a long.
He's playing king d1.
What?
That's right. Because queen c2, queen e4 check and draw.
Got you.
Was a draw, so he's got to play king d1 to not have that draw happen.
And then he's going to give up the rook.
He's giving up a rook because queen f7 is that crushing.
Yes.
Queen e6, queen takes e6, threatening the f7 square.
Exactly.
Is actually that crushing.
Yes.
That's not something Jan can allow.
That's right.
And he's playing g6, ready to hide on g7, but the exposed king on d1 does give chances for black to save this game. Queen takes and the king is gone. Bye-bye. He's headed to h6 now. Yasser, what's going on? King to d2. And how many pawns?
Well, what I really like, Christian, what I really like, Maurice, is that you asked me this as if you think I have the answer. That's great. I feel wonderful when you ask me a question like that.
I mean,
do I know? I have no
look
idea.
at this, knight to d6. What a move, a temporary one. If you take it, then he takes on c4 with check, queen back to d3. And now a check, disrupting what he thought was going to happen, moving the rook into the game. He was ready to move his rook in.
He's got to
now,
move his stupid move king.
He's got to move his king to a bad square. And the g pawn is hanging. You don't want to play king f1 and block your rook.
That's what he done.
But now he can take on g2 and counterplay.
I do have rook f1, but you're right. Counterplay.
But your h pawn you got to worry about as well.
I'm not cruising
like check,
I was.
and this endgame is not clear.
Draw.
Not clear at all. Nepo with the defense.
Hold it. I take the rook.
We see repetition.
You take my rook and I do something now, and he's done it. Levon says you're not out of the woods yet. Queen f. I was going to say queen f8 check, but he did not choose that. This protects everything.
The engine doesn't like that move at all. I just had to find out what the engine thought. I just had to look.
But that didn't.
And Wesley won his game. That's huge, as Nepo cannot lose right now, because Wesley
has just won his game.
Would just take a massive lead going into the next 3 rounds. But you know what Nepo's thinking about? He's thinking about, I gotta make a draw. And here goes Levon. Levon's thinking, I think I might have to make a draw myself. I gotta get out of here. And look at them smiling. What a battle by these 2 gladiators.
That was the worst opening prep I've ever seen by a top grandmaster like Nepo, and we've got one.
Somehow he survived it though.